There's a huge amount of data or information is out there, and often institutions, when they look to create and develop their strategies, how do you make sense of that data, and how could institutions really, are there any tips and tools that you could share? How could institutions make best use of data when developing their strategies?
What I've seen in terms of the professionalism and attention to data, that area has improved tremendously just over the last 5 years. I think it's really core to most of the strategies I've worked on. I think the challenge we still have is that the data is just not timely, particularly for the UK. In Australia in particular, they get their data much faster, able to see things closer to real time. For us, it's really a struggle. I think we have good fidelity of data in the UK, but we're always a couple of years behind in the trends. So that's really where the challenge is. I think inevitably, universities have to they're becoming more reliant on third parties to provide that data. I mean, there are obviously a lot of services around international education that are collecting really good data from course searches, from agent input. So I think it's just something you have to constantly calibrate. Really though, we just don't have the kind of real-time data, even with those resources, to predict what's going to happen in a really tumultuous time like what we're seeing now. So I think, we should have some healthy doubt for a lot of the near-term data we see. I think the best thing that institutions can do right now is really think about those medium to longer-term trends that we do have the data to support, and think about where we need resources beyond the pandemic.